let's see. Oh, right. All shuttles ahead. Full shuttles ahead. Let's see. Oh my god.
Good morning, cyberbeans, or cybeans, as I may call. It's time to hit the road again. Is it road? No, actually, it is time to hit the road and the skies together. Well, thanks to my company, I had opportunity to fly to Egypt. I'm on my way, and this is as I entered to Sri Lankan airport. At the Sparsilon outlet, I bought some lip balms from there, and then waiting till the security gates are open for first checking in. Until that, I was waiting with quite a number of crowd actually was there. I think there were like 3 flights which is getting operated at the same time, and here I am waiting eagerly. And then there was this small model airport which describes future development plans, and then bits of here and bits of there. This is something we should admire actually, because the new renovations has brought some natural beauty into the airport, some of our cultural heritage which we can find in ancient cities, and flora and fauna. So all of that was brought into the airport, and it was time for me to join the initial check-in queue. As I told you, there was quite a lot of people there, and slowly moving towards the security checkpoints where you have to go through your initial X-ray machine scanning. I think that is operated by Sri Lankan Air Force officials. So yeah, it was quite a wait, but then again, it was thoroughly checked, so it gives the confidence to everybody that you are safe and sound in your aircrafts and in the airport premises. This place they check the ticket, passport, basic document checking.
Whose bag is this? Hello? Yes, thank you, sir.
So once everything is done, check, and I have put my baggages through the X-ray machine. So this is like the second security checkpoint, initial checkpoint. Also, they have, as soon as you get off your vehicle, you have a checkpoint there that also have X-ray machines, but it's not thorough as this one here. You have to remove your belts, purse, every wearable metal item, and then your shoes, your coat. In a minute I'll be removing my coat and putting it onto a tray. You can see that also. So if someone is flying out for the first time, this is where the first thorough checking is taking place. But fortunately no one asked me to open the bag and shoe, so I think that is quite lucky of mine. I didn't see anybody's bag is getting checked. I think if they found something suspicious in the X-ray, they would have asked to open the bag. The most important thing is that the trolley that you took from your car park to here will not be taking further. The trolleys will not be allowed from this point onward. Here comes the darkness inside the X-ray machine here. I'm getting back on my things as usual, getting ready to go to the airline checking counter. It was quite exciting, and being able to fly when the pandemic has its very height in Sri Lanka, I feel it like a blessed opportunity. It really helped me to ease my mind a lot. I think if you all are travelers, you know what I mean. How hectic it is to be locked down to a single location, So that this particular journey gave me that much needed freedom and experience. Now I have come to airline checking in counter where you have to give your luggage and you have to check in. And one thing, people, if uh, if you ever get a chance to fly, please make sure that you go online and check in there. Then the queue online. First of all, is the online check-in queue is very small, and the check-in process also very fast. So if you want to spend more times in your lounges and less times in at the counters, I highly recommend to do the online checking and go as per that proceeds. And after handing over my main luggage with the hand luggage, I'm walking towards the immigration counters where they will stamp my passport as I left the country. So for that, there's a bit of a walk, not much, 100 meters, 200 meters, and then you have to go to the upstairs. You have to take the escalator and go to upstairs. Yeah. Actually, I think with the renewed renovation, they have increased the number of immigration counters inside the airport. So I did not see, even though like three flight passengers of three aircrafts are getting processed at the same time, there was no much queue. Please make sure to fill the immigration form before you go to the counter, because I also didn't do that at the first time, and then I had to come back and fill it again and go back. So since the crowd was less, it only took around another 5 to 6 minutes, but I highly recommend complete that and then go to the counter directly to avoid any unnecessary delays at the counter. So anyhow, it was a nice interaction with the counter officers also. They are not like mean looking like they used to be some time back. Very polite and very pleasant officials. And after doing your passport stamping for immigration, then you come to this area. This is the main waiting area till your gates are getting opened, and my gate was not opened by this time. I think I came to this place around 8:30, 8:30. Yeah, this is the latter part of the duty free, Sri Lankan duty free for the departing passengers. And you could see a Pizza Hut and then some Ceylon tea shops. And so most of them waited here, but I soldiers to the lounge area, because why? I got the priority pass lounge access, so I went to Aralia lounge, and it was quite a cozy place to spend rest of the time. And the best advantage is you can wait there till the last moment or the final call towards your aircraft, and at the last minute you can go there. Till that time you can enjoy the view here. I could see a few Sri Lankan aircraft landed, go grounded and not operating. That was a sad scene, but what to do. This place served a la carte basis because it was less crowded. Actually, it was only me there at that time, so they have not gone ahead with the buffet. But now I think they must have gone full with full buffet. And last minute I made the aircraft. This is I'm in my aircraft, and look what Qatar Airways did for me. They gave me a seat which has much more leg space, and then I was the only person on that row. On that two sets of seats. So I had two seats to myself and a bit of a leg room. And
good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on board Qatar Airways. We kindly ask that you maintain distance between you and other passengers while moving in the cabin, and continue to wear your face mask at all times. As we find you a seat, we ask that you place larger items in the overhead compartments and lighter size belongings, including duty-free bags, liquids under the seat.
This is the aircraft.
Ladies and gentlemen, paging for Mr. Sujiva Heran Mudian Selagi. Please identify yourself to the nearest cabin crew. Thank you.
This is the rear camera view where you can see the entire aircraft from the behind. And this was my fellow passengers who was sharing the same cabin with me towards Dhaka airport. Some safety instructions. I think this is familiar to everybody, but when you get a chance, please go carefully listen to them. And the next one is about the lithium ion batteries. So it says you should not ever put your lithium ions onto the main luggage. You should always have them in your hand luggage.
Please take care not to let them fall down the side of the seat. And if you notice any device overheating, please notify a member of the cabin crew immediately. For more information, please visit Qatar Airways.
Apparently Qatar experience was
Okay.
very good.
40?
Yeah, by 10:40 we were all set to leave. Let's see, I think we'll get the final notification from the pilot anytime soon.
Cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
That's me wearing double mask. And we are slowly approaching to our runway or taxi path. I think yeah, it is an amazing sight to see, but then again quite felt heartbroken to see Sri Lankan national carrier had to ground most of their aircrafts in the hangars. But you know what to do, difficult times, difficult strategies, we have to go through them. I hope that we all will make it through these difficulties and drive back again into action. And we could see the control tower.
First they have to taxi into the
And
respective runway. Now we are moving slowly towards that.
it was quite a good sensation. I mean, feeling that you're about to fly and you're about to experience new thing altogether. That was quite a thing in your mindset, you know. You always feel very pleasurable about that. And these are the footage that I got from the camera at the aircraft. And I think, yeah, we are moving slowly to the last entry point to the runway. And yeah, I think we are at the edge of the runway number 12, and we are ready to take off.
Yeah, all right. All shuttles ahead.
When this happens, you know,
All
I
shuttles ahead. Let's see.
I let loose my voice and let my emotions fly away with my words, because it was a quite emotional moment for me, and I enjoyed it to the max thanks to
You
the
can see the background.
all the hospitalities was given by
We are in full
the
throttle now.
Aralia
I want to
Lounge,
stop.
thanks
I'm
to
taking
Priority
off.
Pass, and then yeah, everything was so perfectly worked together. So far so good. You could see some Sri Lankan Air Force
So we are
helicopters,
exceeding 60
and
miles per hour.
I think we are gaining the speed which is required to take off. Right, we are getting off.
We were
Even when I am like giving my voice back to the video, I feel how same way how I felt when I was in that aircraft. You feel the lightness, you feel all these
that's awesome.
mixed emotions go through you, and
First in my life.
you feel like you have achieved something at a difficult time. So it was so beautiful when you see the Sri Lankan landmass behind, and flying into the blue ocean in a clear skies, and that was unforgettable memorabilia. So that will always stay with me. And yeah, so now I'm looking forward to enjoy the next steps in the aircraft, especially the meals and the Qatar Airways hospitality. So far they have done well. They gave me a very roomy seat,
Yeah, now
and
we
they
are
gave
born
me
and
two
it's all
seats to
about,
myself.
being comfortable with your flight.
Yeah,
Let's see
so that's
how
what
we can help
I'm
you
also
to
going
be comfortable.
going out of control with my words and expressing my feelings here.
My lounge, which is fair enough. Let's see how good they can serve me on board, make me feel like
Yeah, again, the glance at my cabin.
let's see,
It was quite a quiet cabin. I mean, there was no disturbance, no continuous noises.
economy class. Hello. Yeah, it's me. Nobody else but Chaturanga. Yeah, hi.
I see a little bit of my hospitality kicking back to me when I try to speak a bit. But then anyhow, the washroom amenities and everything was in a very high class. And everything was up to the expected level, so I was delighted. And I took a walk back to my seat. And I think I crossed 2 cabins to get back to my seat from the washroom. And these aircraft were very crisp. They were very new and very everything, like the staff to the aircraft to the service, everything was lined up to provide a better high quality service for us. I think from this point onward it's first class. I think this is my seat. Oh,
Look what they offered me, like 33,000 feet above this.
yeah, my first meal
level,
airborne, like 30,000
they
feet
offered me
above
some,
the sea
fries
level.
with- Yeah, and a bread and a beer. Okay.
The food was amazing.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Qatar.
I love that taste
Economic
because that
class.
has a little bit of Sri Lankan touch. The spicy chicken and spicy veggies with rice, and then some curd like dessert and some sort of another custard sort of a dessert.
Hold on. Let's see. What
Yeah, so
will
I
be next.
went through that meal very quickly and enjoying myself.
I think we are well.
Here I'm struggling to put some words together for my audience,
It's fine.
for you all. But then again, I was too happy and I was overwhelmed with all these things that was offered to me. And I think Qatar Airways is doing very well about respect to the hospitality aspect, and they are very polite as well, even in difficult situations. I saw when some customers are not listening to them, still they never like broke their limits. And yeah, now we are properly aboard. We had a meal on board, and I think we are well above 30,000 feet and cruising towards Qatar. And I fell asleep and I woke. This is what happened. I woke back and my plane has landed. Now I'm making my through to the transit in Dhaka airport. Qatar, it is Dhaka, right? Yeah, is it? Okay. So that was the aircraft that we came in, and it was a beautiful aircraft, and it was a very sort of a new aircraft and very pleasant flight. It was A350-900 series. Well done, Qatar Airways. Thank you. And then I had to
Flight to Cairo, A7.
I
Can you give me
Cairo?
the? Yeah.
Yeah, A9.
it was
A9 is it?
A9, yeah, gate number A9.
Can I see the boarding pass?
Of course, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. Just a minute.
This is right about the area where they have the duty free in the airport. It was a massive duty free at the Qatar Airways,
Think you will
Qatar
able to find out.
airport. And I think if I had more time, I would have spent some
A9.
time there.
That way.
And the friendly staff directed
It's,
me
on
to
board,
the
it's,
correct way.
Boarding is on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I hurried to the gate because I was not sure like how
A9
far
it is.
away the gate is, because but in my next flight was in like another 1 hour's time, so I rushed toward there. I did not spend much time in the duty free, but even though I met one Sri Lankan gentleman who's working in an electronic item shop. Let me see, I think that footage is coming up. I was able to have a single conversation in a foreign country for the first time. It was quite overwhelming. I mean, as you all can see, my basic recording equipments are quite basic, too basic at the moment. So I was looking for to upgrade my camera, and also there was this camera shop or the electronic item shop which I came across. I think this is the next one. So I stopped a little bit there and asked few questions, and then he sounded very Sri Lankan. He sounded very Sri Lankan, so I thought of asking him whether he's Sri Lankan. Yeah, he was Sri Lankan, and he was a Sri Lankan Sinhala speaking person. So it was quite a good chit chat we had. I think it's about here. Yeah, same this person. They had cameras, but those cameras are expensive, like DSLRs, professional ones. I'm not into the professional level yet, so I did not want to go with any of that. I want to see if they have anything that I can use for a reasonable price. So yeah, now I speak to him.
මේ ඕගොල්ලෝ මේ මොකද මේ GoPro 9 එක තියෙනවද?
GoPro 9 එකට නැහැ අපේ ගාව out of stock.
out of stock. Action camera මොකුත් නැහැ නේද?
Action camera එක අර basic එකක් තියෙන්නේ normal එකක්.
ඊයේ එකසිය 9 එක නේද? ඒක තමයි තියෙන්නේ. අර මේ DJI එකක් නෑ නේද?
DJI එකේ තියෙන්නේ මේකද pocket tool එක.
ඒක කියනවා?
ඒකට $439ක් වෙනවා.
දැන් ලක්ෂයක් විතර නේ?
නෑ විතර වෙන්නේ නැහැ. 80000ක් වගේ යනවා.
ඕකේ නේ. ඒ කොච්චර මේ රෙකෝඩින් ටයිම් එකක් තියෙනවද?
එහෙම නෑ සර්. මෙමරි කැපැසිටි එක
බැටරි එක
බැටරි එක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් රෙකෝඩ් කරන ටයිමින් අනුව තමයි. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් up to 6 hours කියලා කියන්නේ.
right okay.
So next I came to the gate A9, which is the Cairo bound aircraft was readily available. Yeah, another A350-900 series aircraft, and I was enjoying the sight of it. And now I'm inside this aircraft. This time I was not so lucky. I did not get a roomy place, but the aircraft was quite crowded. I found a seat in the middle aisle. I didn't mind. I mean, even that was also quite space enough. And I sat next to beautiful Indian girls, and that's it. So guys, if you like this content, please make sure to subscribe.